Welcome to the Alabama School for the Deaf commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. To make the graduation ceremony visually accessible to everybody, please remember to keep things down about seat level so that everybody behind you can see. This is a very important day for many of our parents, many of you out there, and I know everybody wants to see their kids graduate. There's also a nursery available in Johnson Hall. You can go out through here and follow the signs if you're looking for a nursery. Not year-round. We just today. Okay. This has been a year of tragedy throughout the nation. Many schools have suffered loss. The seniors and I would like to observe a moment of silence to honor students, parents, friends, staff, and loved ones throughout the nation who have died, been injured, or experienced loss as a result of these senseless acts of violence. We also want to thank AIDB, and specifically the AIDB Safety and Security Department, for keeping us all as safe as possible. We'll now observe a moment of silence. Thank you. I want to recognize some guests. First, our 2008 seniors, the senior class of 2018, their families, their friends, AIDB President Dr. Massia and his wife, Dr. Massia. And I'd like to introduce my boss, Vera Hendricks, and my wisdom provider, AIDB President's staff, AIDB Vice President's staff, and our commencement speaker, Mr. Tim Albert. Sir Tim. We also have some board members. I'd like to introduce William Dobbs, Chip right up here, and his wife Sally. Not wife Sally. Ronnie Garrett and wife Joan, right there. Francis Taylor, Jackie Smith and wife Doris, and Miss Billy Thompson. Our parents, families, and friends, ASD alumni. I saw a lot of alumni here today. The ASD staff, I want to recognize them, and we have a number of ASD students here helping today as well. And the foundation of ASD is the ASD management team, directors, and dorm supervisors. Also, I want to thank Lavina. She keeps me under wraps as much as possible, but when I do get out, she keeps me in line. Okay, now I'm going to talk to the seniors.
Now that your schooling is finished, you are approaching life. And I know you've grown up for a long time. I've watched each and every one of you learn. You have taught me, and you have helped me become a better person. I hope that I have helped you to succeed out in the world, and that is the most important. Can you do it alone? No. You must have help You must work together to succeed. But can you succeed? Absolutely. There are no limits. It takes time. At this time, I would like to thank I want you to thank your coaches, your parents, your teachers, those who have helped you, your house parents, your tutors, others who have helped you to succeed and bring you to where you are at this point. And you are successful because you have determined to succeed. And I'm very proud of each and every one of you. Face the world. Are you ready to do that? I say you are. You may be in doubt, but I know you. I know you will succeed. Remember that your ASD granddaddy loves you.
This year, sorry, the graduation would be a lot shorter if I could get through a sentence. This year we have co-salutatorians. To be in the top 2, in this case 3, of your class means that you've worked hard and done even more than what it takes to be successful. Our first co-salutatorian is Rachel Miller. She's an outstanding person. Just as she was as a student, she will put in the work and be successful in anything she does. Rachel?
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'd like to welcome AIDB President Dr. John Massia, Vice President Vera Hendricks, the Board of Trustees, ASD Principal Paul Millard, ASD Interim High School Director Brittany Crawford. Our guest speaker, Tim Albright. Family and friends, welcome. I tend to get really nervous when I have to give a speech in front of an audience. Someone told me that if I felt nervous, I should just imagine the audience in their underwear. I have to say, I'm feeling really uncomfortable right now. Sorry, teachers. To my fellow classmates, the class of 2018, the past 4 years, our class has made many memories. Lots of goofing off, lots of fun. We followed internet challenges that one day we'll look back on and probably roll our eyes and laugh about. Some of those internet challenges: the popular ones like the dab, the mannequin challenge, Running Man, the freeze challenge, there are lots of others. Catrez, he always enters a room dancing. When we went on a hike with Lynn Dunn, we saw Kawanda trip and roll down a hill. Zakisha, she thought that Tabitha was a boy. And when she saw Paul Kulik say, "Good girl," she corrected him and said, "No, you should say good boy." When we went hiking with Donna McGee, we were walking along on flat ground and I face planted. It was humiliating. Diana is very mischievous and she always picks on Lamarius. And the teachers would fuss at Lamarius even though he hadn't done anything. Some girls, they dared Peyton and Ian to wear a bra all day long. And now they understand how girls feel. Keith brought a stink bomb, and the whole school smelled like a sewer that day. And we had visitors that day. To the class of 2018, it's been a wonderful 4 years together. When we graduate, we might go to college, to Gentry, or to work. We will work hard and we will be successful. We have different skills and attributes that will make us stand out. Ayana, she is extremely friendly and has a positive spirit that shines. James, he is a bona fide gentleman. Matthew Galot, he's extremely skilled at building computers. If any of you want to know more about Marvel Comics, see Toby Jean. Even if I didn't name you, you each have something special to make it in the world. When we leave and go out in the real world, it'll be serious, but it'll be all right. We can still enjoy ourselves and keep a youthful spirit in our hearts. We are the future. Even though there are many serious things happening in the world, and we're going to face difficulties like being deaf, having climate change, issues with gun violence, lack of acceptance in the LGBT community. Those are just some of the things. But it's our chance to make the world a better place in which to live. It's our responsibility. Let us be uniters, not dividers. I'd like to thank my parents and teachers for helping me get to where I am, this moment on stage. I am looking forward to my next goal at RIT. I'd like to close with one last memory. We're not going to say goodbye. We say adieu, like Lamarius did when he played Thigsby in A Midsummer Night's Dream. So if you'll stand up. Adieu, adieu, adieu. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Tabitha is our second co-salutatorian, Tabitha Sperling, which is a very special honor. She is a great young person, just like Rachel. Tabitha will be successful. Tabitha?
Hello everyone. Welcome. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to celebrate our graduation today. We're all very proud to be here on our graduation day. I'd like to thank all the people who encouraged us and supported us through school. My family has been very important to me. I love my family because they have always encouraged me to work hard as I can. That encouragement has helped me be successful. Some of my family members couldn't be with me today. Gaga Frida, Paw Robert, he's very sick. My favorite, Paw Leslie, Uncle Walker, who's passed away. My dad, my mom, my family, they always believed in me, and they supported me through everything I've done. I want to recognize an important person who's helped raise me. That's my grandmother, Pat Sperling. She fought to get me here at ASD because she knew that this was the right school for me. I saw how she followed her heart and put me on the right path. I'd like to say something to my teachers who helped me with classwork and homework. Thank you for everything you've done for me. To my classmates, very importantly, thank you. A lot of thanks goes to 3 very important things: Google, Quizlet, and YouTube. Am I right, class of 2018? Yeah? But seriously, the teachers gave us challenges, and they didn't give up. I could feel my brain growing and growing. I'm not sure that there's any room left to put anything else in there. The teachers have been patient with all of us, no matter if we were angry, tired, or in a bad mood. The teachers always tried to make us happy and make us laugh no matter what. To my fellow classmates, we've had an amazing senior year, and we've made many memories together. Keep your friends close. I've enjoyed working with all of you, even no matter what we did. I want to help each of us stay on the right path. And if we meet again in the future, we will have many high school memories to share together. We'll keep those in our hearts forever. I can't wait to see what your bright future holds. ASD has given all of us something powerful. ASD has inspired us, has given us confidence as deaf individuals, knowing we can do anything. My favorite quote is from my nanny, Pat Sperling. She says, "Anything is possible." May we always listen to our hearts and follow the right path.
Thank you, Tabitha. Next is our valedictorian. To be valedictorian, you must be the very best among your class of peers. Such a person exemplifies the very best in academics, leadership, dedication, and more. Our valedictorian is an example of fighting through adversity to great accomplishments. Diana Lomelli. Diana?
Welcome to the graduating class of 2018. I'd like to apologize to Paul and Brittany and all the teachers. There's been a serious disease that started in March and has spread. This disease has caused all the seniors to do what? To fall asleep in class, to neglect our schoolwork, to give us mind blocks, to make us chatterboxes, and just plain lazy. This disease is known as senioritis. Now, I have some medicine that will help cure all of you seniors from this disease. I have the medicine in this bottle right here. This is the cure. Now, if you'll just be patient, I will give all of you the cure at the end of my speech. I'm a proud immigrant from Mexico. When I was just 6 years old, I got off the bus in Texas. And as I walked, one of my first memories is the flag with the red and white stripes and the field of stars. At that time, I didn't know what it meant. But now I know that that flag represents freedom. Freedom. Here in the United States, it's important because freedom gives the opportunity for a good education. And it also provides full access to ASL and communication. I want to say gracias, thank you to my parents, my mother and father, for the sacrifices they've made to bring me and our family to the United States so we can have this freedom. They've supported me and cherished me. I want to say thank you to my teachers for giving me motivation and knowledge. I am thankful for the independence that I now have. I want to say thank you to the class of 2018 for all of us being together for 11 years and creating many wonderful memories. So class of 2018, pay attention to me. I have something very important to say to you. Out in the real world, some things are not going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of things that are different, many challenges different than high school. But are you ready to be independent and face those problems that are going to pop up? Are you ready to start a new chapter in your life? Are you ready to begin your future? Maybe college, work, a university, whatever your goals may be. But as we finish this senior year, we're ready to work toward our goals. And I am ready to give you the cure for senioritis. Tabitha and Rachel, will you come on stage and help me? We made it.
That's a creative 3 top-of-your-class members right there. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce the president of the Alabama Institute for Deaf and Blind. We are proud to have Dr. John Massia as our AIDB president. He makes service to the students and clients at ASD and AIDB his top priority. He is an example to us all. He's got a big heart. Dr. Massia.
Everybody hearing me okay? Communication is fine? Students? First, I just want to say to the graduating class of 2018, we are so proud of all of you, and we know that your future is going to be terrific, and you just stay in touch with all of us, and we feel that you're really part of the family. Okay. Today is such a special day in your life and in the life of the Alabama Institute for Deaf and Blind and the Alabama School for the Deaf. This year marks its 160th year of service to children and adults who are deaf, blind, and deafblind. Since 1858, our most important goal has always been to prepare you, our family of students, to take on the world and to become the very best that you can be. Class of 2018, I believe you are ready for the next step. But as you take that step, there are a couple of things I want you to remember. The first is to always be prepared to embrace new opportunities. You've worked hard to prepare yourself for graduation and this moment in your life, but life preparation never ends. Today, you must take responsibility for charting your own course, put your talent and skills to work, and make the most of your opportunities. You may recall a recent story about LeBron James' winning shot in the 3rd game of the NBA playoffs. Anybody watch basketball? LeBron James' epic game-winning shot for the Cleveland Cavaliers began with 8 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter of a tied game against Toronto. The coach called for the ball to go to James' hands, putting pressure on Toronto's defense. James took the ball the length of the court with Toronto hounding him. As the final buzzer sounded, he banked in a one-handed body-twisting floater shot from 10 feet as he drifted away from the basket. The ball went through the net as time expired, giving the Cavaliers a 105-103 victory and a 3-0 series lead over the Raptors. Luck, you say? Hardly. The Cavaliers had run that play before and worked on it in practice. James' teammates stated that he practices those shots all the time. So when opportunity comes, he is prepared to turn a magical moment into a reality. He takes nothing for granted. Most of all, he believes that with hard work and practice, the impossible is possible. The second point I want you to remember is never stop believing in yourself. Legendary Alabama football coach Paul Bear Bryant said, "Never quit. It is the easiest cop-out in the world. Set a goal and don't quit until you attain it. When you do attain that goal, set another goal. And don't quit until you reach it. Never quit." Coach Bryant didn't win every game that he coached. You can just ask any Auburn fan who can tell you which games he lost. But he never gave up, and he never stopped believing in his players and his team, and he taught them to see themselves as winners. Class of 2018, you are winners, and winners never quit. You've proved it time and time again, and you have the honors and titles to prove it. I congratulate all of you on your plans for the future. We are all so proud of your accomplishments and abilities, and we believe in you. So go take on new challenges and show the world that you are limitless. And now, I'm pleased to introduce our speaker today. Tim Albert is a native of New Orleans, Louisiana, and attended public schools before transferring to the Louisiana School for the Deaf, LSD, in Baton Rouge, where he graduated in 1991. He is a graduate of the National Technical Institute for the Deaf, NTID, in Rochester, New York, where he obtained an Applied Associate in Science degree in photography in 1997. He was the first deaf president of the Black Awareness Coordinating Committee of Rochester Institute of Technology, and that's a hearing organization, as well as the first deaf member and brother of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. In 2002, he earned a bachelor's degree in social work from Gallaudet University, and in 2005, earned his master's degree in social work from Gallaudet. He served as president of the National Black Deaf Advocates from 2015 to 2017, and currently is the director of NTID Student Life Team. He is married to Stephanie Smith Albert, and they have a black, part Beagle, part Labrador, named Lucky. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Tim Albert to AIDB and ASD.
All right, congratulations. Hello. Can everyone see me clearly? Can I get a thumbs up? Can you all see me? All right. Thank you for that nice introduction, Dr. Massia. Hello, good afternoon to AIDB President Dr. John Massia, to the Vice President of AIDB, Vera Hendricks, ASD Principal Paul Millard, and I just met, what was your name again? Brittany Crawford. Nice to meet you. ASD, faculty, staff, teachers, students, and alumni, parents, and family, class of 2018 seniors, I am honored to be here to celebrate each and every one of you as you graduate. Congratulations. Paul already mentioned the moment of silence for those students who we mentioned earlier with the violence that took place. I was going to do that in my speech, but I do want to mention the high school students at Santa Fe who have passed away. To their family and friends, our thoughts and our prayers are with you, and we love you. At this time, it is time for us to celebrate this graduating class of 2018. Come on, give them a hand. Come on. All right. When I received the email from Mr. Millard to ask me to be your graduation speaker, I was very excited. And I began working on my Prezi presentation that you see on the screen. Now, there are a lot of words of wisdom. However, I only have 15 minutes. So I had to cut it down a good bit. And I know you're excited to get your diplomas. Is that correct? So I am cutting it down to 2 important words for you to keep in mind about your future. So I've got my timer set for 15 minutes, and here we begin. You see? I'm going to be watching the timer to make sure we finish in time for you to get your diplomas. So I know you're looking forward to that point. I'd like to discuss 2 different words. If my... okay. It's got to be turned on first. Discrimination and passion. These are my signs for discrimination. You may sign discrimination this way, but look at this picture of the person on the left, in the red person. This is the sign that I use. That person is being discriminated against by the group, so I sign it this way. The one climbing the stairs on the right side, passion. There are different signs for passion, but I'd like to tell you a little bit about these 2 topics. Discrimination is the unjust or prejudicial treatment of different categories of people or things, especially on the grounds of race, age, sexual orientation. There's a variety of different categories. So keep those words in mind. Discrimination. You can also sign it this way, discrimination. Watch. Which has to do with oppression. So y'all are paying attention here. Good. Okay. Discrimination. Passion. Passion is when you put energy into something more than is required. It is not just enthusiasm or excitement. Passion is ambition that has materialized from your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. That is passion. Let me share with you a story. I have experienced discrimination twice in my life that I'd like to share with you. I went to a mainstream school in my hometown in New Orleans, Louisiana. And, you know, I love watching college and pro football. And I dreamed that I would get to play on the field someday. I thought, why can't I do that? I should be able to play football. Sure. And I wrote a note at school to give to my football coach, the head coach, asking to play football. And it said, I'm interested in joining the football team. And the head coach said, hold on a minute. And I wondered, okay, what is going on? So he went to the doctor and asked the physician if I would be able to play football. I thought, you know, I don't have any problems. I should be able to play, so it should be fine. And he came back with a note that he had written responding that I was not allowed to play football due to my deafness. That was discrimination against me. And the head coach explained that if I were to play football and someone hit me from behind, or someone on my team yelled out to warn me that someone was coming to tackle me, that I could be seriously injured, if not paralyzed. I thought, seriously? I was very irritated, and I went home and told my mom. She was livid. So we went back to school and spoke with the physician at school. The physician refused to change his mind and said that I could not play football, so that I would not become more, quote, handicapped. Now, how many of you at ASD have played sports? That is good. Now, I went to my mom and talked to her. I said, this is a waste. You trying to convince the school physician to let me play football. I want to transfer to the Louisiana School for the Deaf, LSD. And see if you can find me in the picture. I'm number 11. Number 11 on the team. This is my senior year. I was playing offensive tight end. There's defensive end and linebacker. My favorite position is linebacker. Now, I used to be pretty big. I was a big guy. Now I've lost weight. So. But I was thrilled to have that opportunity to play sports, football, basketball, track and field. I got to work out and do cross-country running. I was thrilled. That is one of my passions, was to play football. And at that school, they believed in equality and diversity and inclusion. I was thrilled to be able to play football for 3 years. 3 years until I graduated. Talking about passion. Prior to graduation from LSD, I met several deaf teachers who had graduated from Gallaudet College. And I wanted to follow in their footsteps. So I filled out the application and mailed it off to Gallaudet University, and I waited. And I received a letter responding to my request, and I was turned down. My former favorite counselor from LSD suggested that I go to NTID, and I said, NTID? First of all, what is that? And tell me more about it. Where is it? So my counselor said, it's the National Technical Institute for the Deaf, and it's located in Rochester, New York. And I said, oh, no way. I am not going there. Do you know why? I'd seen the movie Escape from New York. Has anyone else seen that movie? With Kurt Russell. You can find it on Google if you're interested later. And you'll understand why I had that initial reaction of, no way. no way. But my counselor said, oh, stop being silly. That is not, that in no way, shape, or form does that represent NTID. So I agreed and filled out the application, sent it off to NTID. And I received a letter of acceptance. And I was passionate. Remember, your passion is important. Don't give up on it. This was my passion to continue, and I did. And I entered school and earned an AAS degree and then a bachelor's. My passion was to help people in general, but most importantly, I transferred to RIT, but I learned that RIT social work program was no more. And I had to think of another route. So I thought, well, I could go to Gallaudet, but okay, let me try again. So I applied to Gallaudet again, and finally I was accepted to Gallaudet. So I moved, went to Gallaudet, focused on my studies, earned my bachelor's degree there in social work, which is what I love to do, help people in the community. That's my passion. And also, I didn't stop there. I earned a master's degree after that. So I completed my master's degree. Don't give up on your passion. Remember that you can fulfill your passion no matter what. Do not give up. Whatever your passion is to do after you graduate. I'd like you to look at this picture. SLT. That's where I work now. It's the Student Life Team. We provide activities, workshops, leadership trainings, and various resources and services to the deaf, deafblind, late deafened, hard of hearing students, and cross-registered students. I met one individual who graduated from this school here. Guess who it was? How many of you know Dre? Raise your hand. All right. Okay. I told Dre, I said, your school contacted me where you graduated from. And he looked at me with those big eyes like this. He said, really? He is passionate. He used to work with students, the Student Life Team. He worked in social media this past spring semester. So I looked at his website and read his bio, and I caught the word passion there. And I want to tell you that he was born with passion to become a filmmaker. That's what I'm talking about. Go for your passion. Passion is key. It is essential for you to think about your future. Do you agree? Good. A career that you love, a career that you will enjoy and continue doing, and you will look forward to every day. I've got 56 seconds left before I finish. How many of you know this song? Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I have a song for you seniors, senior class of 2018. I promise it's not very difficult. It's just one verse. I want you to each stand up and follow me. But first, I'm going to sign it and then let you do it, okay? All right. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching on to freedom land. Sing it with me. Come on. Freedom. Feel the spirit, right? Sorry, there's no music, but you can feel the spirit visually. You ready? Stand up. Join me, if you wish, in the audience. Y'all sing out. I promise I'll sign it slow for you. All right, yeah, when you sign freedom, don't knock each other in the face. Sign it slow. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on a walking, keep on a talking, keep on a walking, keep on a talking, marching on to freedom land. All right. That's right, seniors. Don't let nobody discriminate against you. Don't let anybody stop you from your passion. Discrimination is crazy. It's silly. Don't let anybody do it. Congratulations. Graduation is yours. I wish you the best for your future. Carry that passion in your heart. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I'll watch the interpreter. All right, watch the interpreter.
Okay, on behalf of the class of 2018 and the Alabama Institute for the Deaf and Blind, I want to present you this print of Manning Hall in appreciation for being our commencement speaker today.
Thank you so
That's
much.
great.
I appreciate it. This is beautiful. Thank you. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to sit down so you can get your diplomas. Thank you. I love you.
Well, apparently, seniors, it was just a given fact that you guys were going to dance this year. I give up. You guys, I love you. Okay. I'd like now to ask Lamarius King and Diana Lamelli to come up to talk about the senior class gift to ASD.
Greetings. We, on behalf of the senior class, want to donate a picnic table for the visitors, staff, and students at the reception to be able to enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Lemarius and Diana. Now we're going to present the AIDB Trustee Award. And at the last board meeting, they decided to make this a larger gift. So somebody's going to be really happy. But I would like to ask AIDB board member Mr. Jackie Smith to come up to present the AIDB Trustee Award. Mr. Smith?
I am a member of the AIDB Board of Trustees, and I am here to present the Board of Trustees Scholarship to one of these wonderful, outstanding seniors. On behalf of the AIDB Board of Trustees, we give our sincere congratulations to each one of the seniors here today, and we wish you each the best of luck in your future endeavors. Like the speaker, Tim said, keep your passion, follow your passion. The scholarship award goes to Justin Lewis.
Thank you.
There's a trophy here and a check for $1,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what's more is that he has a job at the Honda plant, and he'll begin training and working full-time. Congratulations, Justin.
You go, Justin. Remember, just because they're hollering for you out there, that's still your money. Okay. Okay. Now I would like to announce the recipients of various scholarships, most of which were presented May 11th at the Senior Last Will and Testament ceremony. Seniors, as I ask your name, please stand and be recognized for your achievements. First, 2 awards of $250 each from the Alabama Association of the Deaf were presented to Rachel Miller and Diana Lomelli. The AIDB Foundation managed Johnson Hall Scholarship for up to $3,600 per year, or $14,400 was presented to Rachel Miller. A $200 gift was presented by the Alabama Black Deaf Advocates Association to Mark Wallace. The ASD Alumni Association awarded $500 to Rachel Miller. The AIDB Foundation managed Foy Covington Scholarship of $1,000 was presented to Diana Lomelli. The Fred Houston Award of $500, managed by the AIDB Foundation, was presented to Tabitha Sperling. The Gallaudet Alumni Association Scholarship of $250 went to Mark Wallace. The Gallaudet University awarded Mark Wallace a scholarship of $6,000 per year. And that's for up to 24,000. Rachel Miller received $125, and Tabitha Sperling received $75 as part of the Optimus Club scholarship competition. Two AIDB Foundation-managed Thomas Goolsby Outstanding Senior Awards of $250 each were presented to Ayanna Thompson and Nicholas Moses. The AIDB Foundation managed William Bill Biggs Scholarship of $5,000 was presented to Mark Wallace. I don't know if you had a calculator keeping track of all that, but that's a total of $48,050. Okay, now it's time to graduate from ASD. And if I may say so myself, I've been doing pretty good. Whoever has the low bet may get some money. It ain't over yet, Vera said, okay. Dr. Massia, having satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of study in conformity with the graduation requirement. Sorry.
Jinxed yourself.
Should have shut up, shouldn't I? Conformity with the graduation requirements and standards established by the AIDB Board of Trustees, I'm very proud to present to you the 2018 graduating class of the Alabama School for the Deaf.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Alabama Institute for Deaf and Blind, I now confer upon you the degree and diploma of the Alabama School for the Deaf and officially congratulate each of you upon your graduation. And I want to thank you, Mr. Merlaud, Ms. Hendricks, and members of the faculty and staff of the Alabama School for the Deaf. Congratulations.
Okay, the name, 25 times, I got 25 names to mention, so that may mean 25 pauses in the program. I'd like now to ask the first row of seniors to please stand. Our first senior, graduating 2018 class, is Ian Ross Bonar from Hoover. Adam Eugene Boland from Oxford. Angel Gabriel Cisneros from Irvington. Parker Dale Crawford from Sylacauga. Kawanda Lachey Daniels from Montgomery. Jacob Allen Darda. Matthew William Garrett from Alpine. Matthew Wilmere Galat. Catrez Rayshawn Holman. Okay, second row of seniors, please stand. He is. Oh, yeah. I saw you see Kevin trying to take Justin's money. Tobias Tate Jean. Zakesha Faith Jordan. Lamarius Raquez King. Justin Jamal Lewis. You might need to share that money. Diana Lomelli from Bessemer. Rachel Francis Miller from Madison. Nicholas Vitali Moses from Munford. Scotty Addison Smith from Greenwood. Markeisha LaShawn Spencer from Tuscaloosa. Tabitha Christine Sperling from Talladega. Charles Peyton Stoltz, Florence. Ayana Shante Thompson from Madison. Victoria Isabel Umfleet from Huntsville. Mark Devon Wallace from Mobile. James Bernard Williams from Mobile. You know, I don't like graduations. So if I just stop here. Okay, all right. Last but not least, Michael Keith Williams from Nauvoo. Congratulations, seniors. Now, if I can please ask you to stand. We can change the tassels. We're almost done. And I would like to express our sincere thanks to our outstanding interpreters, Stephen Kane, hiding back here, Gary Crook, hiding right here, Nancy Hayes, hiding really good, Eugenia O'Daniel, and Ben Putman. Also, want to recognize our Spanish interpreter, who is back here as well, talking through a microphone to make sure that all of this is accessible to everyone, Nancy Foshi. Jessica Westbrook plays the piano. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And I know your hands hurts. All right, the seniors will be, well, the graduates will be receiving guests in the cafeteria. It's going to have to break a habit here. Graduates, you also have gifts in the cafeteria. Please feel free to ask any of the students or staff members if you're not sure where the cafeteria is. In a moment, I will ask everyone to stand to honor our ASD graduates. Please wait for the graduates, to leave the auditorium before moving into the aisles to exit. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the most recent graduates of the Alabama School for the Deaf. Just a second. Okay, the graduated class of 2018. Congratulations. I'd like to ask everyone to stand.